And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. We have massive news. Oh my God. Circle, I can't believe I'm saying this. Circle integrated with the New York Stock Exchange. Now, I know that my news is getting shadow banned because with that kind of news right there, oh my God, all my social media, it didn't budge. I've done other titles where I've had 50, 60, 70,000 hits on an article. I do an article like this where Circle integrates the New York Stock Exchange. Nothing. Standard. All my social media. Then I know something's up because there's no fucking way. That kind of integration with cryptocurrency building into the New York Stock Exchange, and I get the same amount of views on the video. Now, I'm not a view chaser, but I'm kind of like, really? This is not possible. So I know something's going on, and the Matrix is watching. I know something's going on, and they're controlling how, because that kind of fucking news right there, I was literally speechless. I'm reading the article last night. Circle integrates in New York Stock Exchange for daily use, and I'm like, holy shit. And then the views don't even budge. I get maybe 2,000 views or something. I should have now on an X, something like that would give me 50 to 70,000 views. It's still around 4,000 or 5,000. So I'm like, no fucking way. And then all my social media, the different ones I advertise on, same thing. That story doesn't budge. And I'm like, interesting, because that's a massive article. And I'm like, there's no way that story didn't do better than it did. So people have to share and post, not just watch. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. I make a video, whatever it is, and depending on the title, I can get 70,000 views. I'm well aware I only have on, a certain amount of members. I'm not brand new to the crypto game, but that's usually what happens is everybody will like it, post it, this, that, and put it up everywhere. That's what I'm saying. I still get 3,000 views. I'm like, that is so massive. There's been no other cryptocurrency advertised to be integrated into the New York Stock Exchange. And when one that does, nothing. The story goes nowhere. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty amazing. Okay. Hippie 17, you can share all my videos to your own email. Share it to your own email. I'm drinking that Shaligit shit. So here's what I got to do to drink that down. It looks like black tar, tastes like burnt black tar mixed with shit. I take 1 teaspoon of it level. I made a couple cups with coffee. I do kind of taste it. What I had to do is I've got 16 ounces of coffee with 1 scoop of that shit. I poured in some Chobani creamer, and now it's but that's a lot of fucking caffeine in that cup. That stuff, man, I'll tell you what, fuck, dude. I'm going to do it for 2 months. That's what I did when I started cold plunging. I said, I'm going to do this shit for 2 months and give it my best. So that's what I'm going to do with this Indian Ayurvedic medicine stuff. I'm going to give it 2 months, but whoo, son of a bitch. Okay, first 5 people to show up, MAB 1940. The news today on my show, it's absolutely beautiful. We're going to go over it. MAB 1914, IBEW Dan. I will not be doing a PM show tonight. I have to drive to Sacramento to take care of business and come back. So I won't be home till 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. So that'll be a wrap. Hopefully I can get home earlier than that, but I have a feeling it might be 6, 7, 8. So I'll have to figure. I don't know if I'm doing a morning show tomorrow. It might be an afternoon, like around 1, or I don't quite know. I might do like a 1 o'clock. So it's just, I got to go there. It's going to take me like 4 hours of drive time tomorrow, roughly. And then, today. So I don't know what time we'll be home, but anyhow, we'll get through. Let's just get through this episode right now. MAB 1914 is the first one. IBEW Dan, Dagger Skateboards, ESA, Bifrod. Those were the first 5 brave people to show up at the show today. Then we got Covert Learner, welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion, and Brandon Clark, welcome to the entry level membership. Let's see. Stephen Morris, you got to do a cold plunge scandal with Maxine. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Stop it. Plunging with Maxine, are we? Oh my God. Okay, really briefly, people that don't donate, that have been listening to my show and know that this is like the best channel, what I'd like you to do is this. This would be great if you could do it, because it does help. Like every episode, save the episode to your favorites on YouTube. Send the video to yourself, like your own email or other people, or random people. Lastly, pick about 8 episodes. Just pick 8 episodes, don't matter what, as long as they're 8, 1 hour each. And then put them in a link or whatever. Hit play, turn the volume off. There you go. The algorithm will be affected. And this program, if I get enough of you people to do that, we can take charge of the algorithm. You really can. Because that's what the algorithm's looking at. Make a comment. If it's just like a little heart or something, or the word comment, put the word comment in the sections. Just type in the word comment, and there you go. If you do all those things, if you're somebody that does not donate whatsoever because you don't believe in it, then how about believe in helping me tell YT to go F you and bust this algorithm, okay? All right, let's go with the first article here. Let me look. Oh, man. Let me start with the... We're going to start with the New York Stock Exchange. That's fucking massive. I am just shocked still that this article hasn't gone nutso online. It tells you people just aren't either reading the news or they're looking at dumb shit. This right here is massive, this article. Right here. This is from X. This is from Jeremy Allaire. Breaking news. Global exchange and capital markets giant Intercontinental Exchange. They're the people that own the New York Stock Exchange, by the way, and Circle moved towards the integration, the integrating of USD Circle into their markets, product, and infrastructure. This is like one of the biggest news articles I've ever heard. For a very long time. In a major development in the stablecoin market today, we announced an agreement with ICE Oh my God, to explore the integration of USD Circle and the New York Stock Exchange into a broad range of traditional financial markets, exchanges, and clearinghouses. This is Circle is getting into the global stock exchange. Excuse me. In a major development in the stablecoin market today, we announced an agreement with ICE to explore, we got that, the promise of fully reserved digital dollars that can function with the speed and cost efficiency of the internet has already been realized within digital asset markets. And now, because of increasing regulatory clarity, the same transformative technology is going to find its way into the very heart of the global financial system as cash, collateral, and settlement infrastructure for the fastest moving markets in the world. Everybody, what you are seeing right now is historic. You're seeing how cryptocurrency, at least in America, now in the 6th digital exchange in Switzerland, this shit's been going on for like 6 years. Now, finally in America, we have cryptocurrency working its way into the stock market. And this is how we get rich. Real world use case, all right? Oh, God, I still... Somebody's like, if you mix it with coffee, you don't taste it. Well, maybe you don't taste it. With the integration of USYC and Circle, we are fostering, oh my God, here we go. We are fostering a world where yield-bearing collateral can be instantly converted into cash for margin and derivatives trading. Oh my God, everybody, here we go. This infrastructure can improve the capital efficiency and safety of capital markets while also unlocking new capabilities only made possible through tokenization and programmable money on chain. Oh my God. Forthcoming federal stablecoin legislation will further accelerate these opportunities. Oh my God. This is so massive news. Like, wow. The minute I saw this, I started stuttering. I literally tried to make this video and I'm stuttering. I had to start over and do it again. And I think I still fucked up the other. I couldn't stop stuttering. I'm like, I can't believe what I'm saying. I can't believe it's not butter. We are excited to get started now with one of the most significant capital market infrastructure companies in the world. That's truly amazing right there. We're going to read a little more about it. Hold on there. Williski, sup, peeps? Bless you. Here's a late fee to the show. Right on, man. Appreciate that. This show is like the business school you never had to go to, where you get rich, guaranteed. It's like you just show up to class. You don't even have to be at the top of your class. You can just show up. Most people here are either high or on their way to getting high or drunk or something. But and still, just don't do anything fucking stupid, and you can walk away from this easily a millionaire. Like, you can be like a C student in high school or a D student. And as long as you understand what the fuck I'm saying, you're walking away a millionaire when the time's right. Best fucking school in the world. All right, here's Stellar right here. Now, if you don't have, here's USD Circle announcing that one of the cryptos they use is Stellar. If you don't got Stellar's a great deal right now. You might want to get it. Just saying. Here's the article title, Experience the Power of USD Circle on Stellar. There you go. Now, Circle is using other other cryptos, but let's just focus on Stellar. Let's look at the Wikipedia here, just so you know. Just so brand new people know. I don't know anything about Cayman Brown in Canada, so I'm not going to really talk about it. You can call up your broker, though, and ask them. Or they'll be on the show on Thursday. You can ask them that, or you can call them right now. It's up to you. Here's the New York Stock Exchange. The New York Stock Exchange, the NYSE, is owned by Intercontinental Exchange. There you go. So now you know that Intercontinental Exchange is the New York Stock Exchange working with Stellar, integrating Stellar into the New York Stock Exchange. Everybody, this is historic. This is so fucking massive, but you know what people are going to do? They're going to hear the news, look at the price, and say, oh, it didn't go up. Never mind. I'm going to discharge that from my mind and go watch random TikTok videos with animals with trampolines, where dogs are jumping on a trampoline on TikTok. I'm going to watch that for the next hour. Maybe where a cat climbs inside of a paper bag on the floor and explores the world of sitting in a paper bag. I'm going to watch videos for the next 3 hours on TikTok. That's what I'm going to do, because the price of Stellar did not go up just now. That's what I'm going to do. And then when people get broke, when this crypto takes off and Stellar, these cryptos go from 30 cents to, I don't know, $3,000. My. And watch cat videos. All right. Next article. This one's massive again. You got Athena. Let's go over this. What I'm showing you now are the biggest companies in the world. They're all getting into crypto, while all the little people are getting out of crypto. Oh, crypto's crashing. Oh, I'm getting out. Have you noticed something? When crypto's at its highest, or was at its highest a lot of the times, the bigger businesses are back, right? Then they get the prices to dump, and then businesses start coming in. I want you to just see what's going on. As all the sheep get out and they're like, oh man, what am I going to do? Oh no. We're going over an article like Athena. I'm showing you what these big whales are doing. Athena Labs, they mint 225 million BlackRock Biddle tokens, now holding $1.29 billion in value. Athena Labs adds another 225 million worth of Biddle tokens. Following this mint, Athena now holds 1.29 billion in Biddle tokens. And what are those tokens? They're treasuries. They're real world United States treasuries put in a crypto form. And this company, Athena, just owns now $1.3 billion roughly. They have an average yield of 4%. The United States token treasuries have grown into a $5 billion market all of a sudden. BITL is the most popular one. Now, Franklin Templeton's mixed up in this. Securitize is mixed up. That's a Ripple partner. Franklin Templeton is a Stellar partner. They run on Stellar. I want you to see what this article does. When I look through this article, I'm seeing these big names: BlackRock, Securitize, which is Ripple partner, expanding on Solana. What I'm showing you here is the biggest crypto companies, or the biggest crypto happening now is with whales getting all set up. And when the little people, they get all afraid for no reason, it's a damn shame. I don't care what the fucking price is personally. See, here's the thing. It depends on how you have your crypto mentality. My mentality is look for the cheapest, best crypto and buy. And when we have crypto laws and regulations, and when we have global tokenization in about, I don't know, whenever that occurs, it's like whenever it happens, then that's when I get rich. I don't get rich now. I'm not trying to make money now. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's how you get fucking destroyed in crypto, okay? Unless you know people, unless you know somebody at one of these JP Morgans and they're at the top. All we're supposed to do now is accumulate. It's that easy. What we do on Crypto Hulk shows, we went over yesterday. We found Juno, but we looked at Juno. That would be one. And today I got another one I'm going to tell you about. You've heard of it before, but this is a great opportunity. I got another crypto coming up here in about 10 minutes that I'm going to show you. It's right now time to buy it, not sell it. Okay, let's not be fucking stupid right now and think that, oh, I'm going to sell crypto and make money. Please don't think like that. That's the dumb shit, okay? That's how they get people, and you get butthurt because you buy some crypto thinking you're going to flip it, and then you fucking lose, and then you tell your friends, and then they tell their friends, and then people are like, and then the market dumps, and the whales come right in and buy all the shit that you lost your ass on. That's just how it works. It's that fucking simple. This shit is not complicated. Now, that Athena article talked about Franklin Templeton. Let's take a little looky-loo at that for a second. Just want to show you how it works. Crypto Hulk Show is like the easiest fucking channel. All you got to have is time. If you got time, you will be a millionaire, even a billionaire, watching my program. Franklin Templeton backed firm Athena to launch stablecoin with BITL reserve. So now we know, we just read that Athena article. We know that we're talking about BlackRock, the biggest company, investment company in the world. You got Franklin Templeton, one of the biggest investment firms in the world. And they're mixed up all with this BlackRock stuff. And you got connections to Ripple and all this. I'm going to show you all the connections here. But you also got Stellar. Now, what's interesting, here's your article here. They got Stellar. Here's an article, April 2023. Franklin Templeton announces the Franklin On-Chain United States Government Money Fund. And we look at the first paragraph, utilizes the Stellar blockchain. Today, what news did I just tell you in case you just walked in? Stellar is now integrated into the New York Stock Exchange. But Crypto Hulk, I thought Stellar was just for payments for poor people. I thought it was just peer-to-peer Crypto Hulk. I think you thought wrong, huh? Well, shit, Crypto Hulk. Should I get Stellar right now? Yeah, go to Caleb Brown, my sponsor, and get it. It's probably the cheapest you're ever going to get Stellar. Because once this news gets broken out, once real world use case kicks in, Stellar ain't going to be like 28 cents or whatever it is right now. Could be like $1.75, and then it's going to hit $500 and $1,000. Look, these prices now, this don't mean shit. Whatever prices are going on right now do not mean shit. Right now is the time to buy and be lucky that your ass knows. All these people are going to get fucking destroyed out here because they watch these hype channels that talk about dumb shit, trading and stuff. Joshua, thank you very much. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you. I'm not going to read that because then someone's going to send something in Muslim and then I'm not going to want to read that. So thanks for your donation to the channel. I appreciate that. Let's go securitize. No, Arthur Hayes backed Athena Labs. So Athena Labs is backed by this guy, Arthur Hayes. So let me do a copy and a paste. Arthur Hayes backed Athena Labs announces new blockchain with tokenization firm Securitize. So now we've got Athena Labs working with BlackRock. Now we're getting Athena Labs working with Securitize. We know that the Biddle and the Athena Labs and all the Franklin Templeton was kind of mixed up together. Now Securitize is in this mix. And why is that important? Because Ripple is a partner of Securitize. I want you to start seeing how XRP and XLM work together. They're not competing. They have different use cases and will do different things in the financial world. So there's that article there. Securitize raises $48 million. If you look down in the second paragraph, fifth line, you'll see Ripple's right there. They list the investors of Securitize. I want you to look at the beginning of the list here in the second paragraph, second line. IDC Ventures, Mitsui Trust. That's like all this is like a lot of these are all Ripple partners right there. Ripio, RIPIO. But just know that Securitize is a Ripple partner working with Athena, and Athena is working with BlackRock. Now, BlackRock, here we go. Here's your strong Ripple connections. They're working with Ondo. Now, Ondo's a crypto you need to buy. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about investing. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't even know why I'm here. Somebody gave me some free coffee and said, make this show. And I'm like, okay. If you buy anything I tell you to, you're going to get financially destroyed. And let me continue with this. So BlackRock wanted to tokenize United States securities. So they hired a company called Ondo to help them. Let's look at this. And you can buy all these cryptos that I'm talking about with my sponsor, Caleb and Brown. Okay. So let's look here. Ondo Finance is going to move $95 million to BlackRock's tokenized fund for instant settlements. Here's your first article. If you look down below at the bullet point, you'll see it's BUIDL. That's BIDL. That's what we're talking about. So Ondo initiated this. Well, Ondo needed some help. So they call up a company called Axelar. And let me post this for you. Axelar decides, okay, Ondo, you're working with BlackRock. Well, we're going to help you. We will be the bridge that you need to move this crypto around, okay, for liquidity. So that's weird. The show is going fine. What did I do? Mention Caleb Brown and then started to go out just like that. That tells you something. That must tell you you need to get with that company. Now, Ondo Finance working with Axelar and all that, I showed you. But Axelar is actually a Ripple partner. Oh, snap. So that's another crypto that you can get at Caleb Brown is Axelar. And there we go. There's your article with that. Let me check some comments here real quick, and we'll go on to the crypto that I've talked about before, but you need to get it because it's welfare cheap. It's involved with DeFi, and right now it's so dang cheap. You're going to make a ton. I was even kind of thinking when I get my allowance for crypto on April 1st or 2nd, I might dump 25% of my allowance into this for next month. So let's look at which crypto I'm talking about here. Here's the article, Defactor. Let me do a copy and a paste. Here's an investment opportunity crypto for you. I'll tell you which one it is when it comes up. And no, it's not de facto or Defactor. I said I'll tell you what it is when it comes up. Now we're talking about, like right now, we're talking about tokenization every fucking day on the show. I'm not complaining. I remember a year ago, year and a half, I'm sitting there saying, I don't hear shit about tokenization. I told you it takes two things to be rich: crypto laws and regulations globally, and then global tokenization. What that is when you get a real world item and put it into crypto form. That's starting to happen all the time. The articles I'm reading about tokenization now, the biggest organizations in the world are tokenizing. Every fucking day, I got tokenization articles, and this shit just doesn't stop. I mean, I'm not complaining, but this is how we get rich.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
Okay. Just having a moment there. Will Eski for the new coin to invest in. Right on. Okay, here we go. So we're talking about tokenization. This is awesome. Defactor. It's a company called Defactor. Emerges. Oh, it's Irish. Defactor emerges with the complete tokenization toolkit for real world assets. Everybody, This is like a DIY, do it yourself. No, not on Pornhub. This is for cryptocurrency tokenization. And stop with the Maxine Waters and the Crypto Hulk. Can we use Maxine Waters with D-Factor to do it ourselves? I'm like, I guess if you want to, that's fine. I wouldn't. Okay. You guys are distracting me again. This is out of Dublin, Ireland. Dublin, Ireland. After 3 years. Now, I want you to think here. Something that we don't have to do much on this channel. But right now, we got to do it. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, Ripple is deep, deep in a lawsuit. 3 to 4 years ago, okay? All right. While this is going on, Ripple goes to Ireland. So I want you to get a full picture here when I read this article, because I'm going to have to hit the meter.
Bullshit! 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 That's bullshit.
So here's the BS meter story of the day. This de facto company for the past 3 years has been working on tokenizing the entire world. They came up with a toolkit, a do-it-yourself, okay? Now, it's out of Dublin, Ireland, and at the same time, while they're in Ireland, they're coordinating with the government, and obviously, Ripple started a college. Ripple started a program at a college to be a hub in Ireland, probably assisting D-Factor, absolutely assisting D-Factor, in my opinion. While Ripple's going through this lawsuit, in the the news, ABC and NBC and CBS and all the news channels are saying, oh yeah, Ripple's a criminal. And all the government people are like, yeah, Ripple's a criminal. They're over in Ireland working with the government and the colleges, assisting companies to help bring crypto to life while they're being sued in America for doing illegal shit. Like, are you fucking serious? That is so fucking stupid. I don't believe none of that shit. Fake lawsuit, Crypto Hulk, the only one that called that shit from day one. None of these other channels called it out at all. Maybe like 3 years, 4 years later, after hearing Crypto Hulk. It says here, after 3 years of focused development, the factor is introducing the most complete scalable tokenization toolkit designed to take real-world asset projects from start to scale. This is so amazing right here. Everybody, this is like, you get this technology into the hands of everything around the world, and crypto is going to spread like wildfire, okay? This is what's up. Businesses, like, do you own your house? You could probably turn your house into crypto and start utilizing, you could become a bank with your house and loan out money to people and earn 15 to 20% a year. Holy shit. Like, think about this. This is so awesome. You own your house. Maybe it's worth $500,000. Now, what is that house doing for you? Nothing. Now, if you rent your house out, now you're making money on your house. But let's do a double whammy with this. Let's rent out your house and then tokenize your house with this do-it-yourself toolkit. Earn another 15% on your house every year. So $500,000, 15% will give you about $70,000 a year income just off your house. And if you rent your $500,000 house out for about $2,500 a month, now you're probably pulling in $100,000 a year now. So in 5 years, you could go buy another house. This is fucking amazing what I'm showing you right here. This is the toolkit that we're seeing right here. Let's take a little look. De factor's toolkit allows for a smooth, simplified tokenization. And now look at the first paragraph. Look at the last sentence. I'm going to show you now what Crypto Hulk are they using. Oh, wait till you see this. I'm trying to slowly drink that Shaligit shit. Additionally, an integration. Here we go. Additionally, an integration with Layer 0 enables omni-chain interoperability. Here we go. This is the money. This is all the money right here. Layer 0 enables omni-chain interoperability across ecosystems. Now, that's the secret right there. Let me show you some of this stuff. Let me show you a little bit before we bust your cherry here. Let me do a copy and a paste. So it got Crypto Hulk looking around, trying to investigate what the fuck's going on with this defactor shit. It sounds like it's revolutionary. So Ripple was added to the Central Bank of Ireland's virtual asset service. Notice, I'm not going to read this article. Ripple's business, since it was registered as a VASP, okay, a virtual asset service provider, it was MiCA approved during a lawsuit with the SEC for 4 fucking years. It was fake as fuck. Gary Gensler knows it. All the people at the SEC know it, the lawyers and everything. These people should be fired and stripped of any kind of government service, medals, awards, retirements, this and that. Because some guy sitting on a chair is calling out all the dumb shit and illegal stuff that's been going on. You've got Ripple opening an office in 2022, 2 years after being sued. They're in the middle of some lawsuit, alleged criminal dumb shit or whatever. And the government of Ireland gives Ripple like a fucking banking license. Are you fucking with me? You see how dumb shit this whole trial was? I told you guys day one it was fake. I told you the trial was fucking fake. Go back, watch Crypto Hulk show go back in 2020. Go to January of 2021, whatever it is, and you'll see me bitching and moaning about a fake trial, fake trial, fake trial. Looky here. This shows it was a fake trial. I want you to see my argument. Here's my argument. Why are all these countries, and let's just go with this one right here, Ireland. Why is Ireland giving Ripple a virtual asset service provider license? If they saw the trial in America, aren't they going to be kind of concerned? No, because they already know what it is. It's a currency. It's a bridge currency. Let's go to the next article. Is anybody worried? Like, nobody's worried about Ripple. All these Americans like, oh God, the trial. What? Ripple's being sued. I remember being on some Twitter space and some fucking cocksuckers like, oh, well, if Ripple didn't do anything, why are they being sued? That's why I can't go on Twitter spaces or X spaces, because you get these fucking experts that don't know shit. And then they just say the dumbest fucking shit. If Ripple didn't do anything wrong, why are they being sued? And this guy was like supposedly somebody who knew something. No, he was just some guy with a big fucking mouth who talks on X.com about shit that he doesn't understand. Listen to this title right here. This is from like 2 years ago during the heat of the lawsuit. Ripple registered with the Central Bank of Ireland, and it is MiCA approved. Are you? What this is showing us here is that the SEC trial was fake. You got Gary Gensler, who taught at MIT. one of the top 5 colleges in the United States. He taught about crypto for years. He goes into the SEC and calls Ripple's sales of XRP securities. Like, seriously? The rest of the world doesn't even think that at all. Only Gary Gensler. Wow, this is shocking, very shocking. So what does Ripple do? Oh, not a big deal. They just go to Ireland and open up to like be a bank. I'm generalizing, not a bank, but I'm just saying. Like they just go over to Ireland, hook up, get registered with MiCA, become a bank. Not a big deal. Everything's great. But America, oh shit, the trial. Oh man, how fake. You know what? I never fell for none of that dumb shit. Here's another example right here. Ripple links up with an Irish college. Look at this right here. Ripple links up with an Irish college to be an information hub for Ireland and all their fintech. Like, look at this right here. Ripple and Adapt, ADAPT. They announce a blockchain research collaboration at Trinity College in Dublin. The partnership with Adapt at Trinity College in Dublin is Ripple's University Blockchain Research Initiative first with Ireland. What's happening here? Ripple will serve as a hub for research and project-based learning. Wow. So the hub of a wheel, if you look at the very center of a wheel, that's Ripple. That's what the country of Ireland, one of their research colleges there is putting Ripple at the center of Ireland's fintech. Ireland's banking system gives Ripple a license, gets them MiCA approved, and all these things while America's suing Ripple. How fake. I never fell for that at all. I do not report on the news. I want you to think of your little digital dildos and digital fucked up perspectives and all that shit. Twice per day, they're reporting on the Ripple trial, reading the Ripple price twice a day on their shows. How embarrassing is that? Now, here's the crypto that you want to know about. It's working with Layer 0. It was mentioned in the article. Here it is, Layer 0. Let's look into Layer 0. You've heard this before. You've heard of the crypto before. Here we go. Layer 0. Version 2 connects Flare. Oh, Flare to 75 chains. The Layer 0 integration is a major milestone for Flare, making the blockchain for data accessible to 50,000 DeFi apps. Are you hearing me? Which have adopted Layer 0 standard for cross-chain messaging. Layer 0 also provides a pathway for any chain to integrate Flare's secure and decentralized data. Oh my God, Crypto Hulk, I got to get Flare. Holy shit. Layer 0 is a cross-chain messaging protocol. I'll leave it at that. What is Layer 0 version 2? Layer 0 version 2 enables apps to utilize a modular security stack to confirm and validate messages from other blockchains. I'm not going to get into this right here. They start talking about Ethereum virtual machine layers 1 and 2. What Flare is, let's look right here. If we go to Google AI, yes, Flare Networks and Ripple Labs investment arm, Xpring. So it's a letter X, then PRING, our partners. Flare Networks and Ripple Labs, the Xpring, are partners. Xpring providing a significant initial investment to Flare in 2019. Oh my God. That's right before I got into crypto. Okay. I remember Flare started taking off. And at one point, I'm like, I think Flare is going to pass up XRP. Then the lawsuit happened and like shut everything down. Flare's original purpose was to bring smart contract capabilities to networks that lacked them, including Ripple's XRP ledger. Okay. Then what happened to Ripple is they came up with smart contracts. I think that it's probably Flare. Then Ripple announced they had Ethereum virtual machine sidechains on the ledger. This works out great because Flare is like Ethereum based. Flare is an Ethereum virtual machine based blockchain. So that's where Flare comes integrating into Ripple, kind of acts like maybe an Axelar in a way. So if you want to talk about a bridge, if you guys, if you're priced out, now here's the financial advice part, but I'm not a financial advisor. If you're kind of priced out and you want some welfare cheap Ripple project that's going to cost a lot one day, Axelar might be out of your price range at 60 cents or 30 or 80, whatever it is. You've got some here called Flare. Flare is an EVM, kind of like Axelar, based blockchain that enables the use of smart contracts on the XRP network. Songbird, Flare's canary network. Songbird is a fully functional blockchain borrowed from Polkadot's Kusuma, and it serves to develop new features for Flare. So Songbird's another crypto you can get from the Flare network. They've got two. So now I just gave you two cryptos, the real world use case, and who they're partners with. So that's pretty massive right there. It fits the bill and it's cheap. I think Flare is 1.5 cents for each. And Flare's mixed in with this layer 0, which is working with the toolkit Defactor to bring tokenized assets to the entire world. That's a fucking big use case right there. And we got Polkadot mixed up with Flare, Ripple mixed up with Flare, Defactor mixed up with Flare, Ethereum virtual machine mixed up with Flare. That's pretty fucking good. For me personally, that'll be something I would definitely invest in Flare. I have Flare, and it makes me now want to go out and next month spend 25% on my allowance on Flare. So as I read this news, I will report to use the things that I'm contemplating doing. Let me do a copy and a paste. Okay. Here's an article right here. Ripple's X-Spring invests in new smart contract platform. See, here's where Ethereum failed. The day they hired Vitalik Buterin. What Vitalik did is steal the code like from Ripple and created a lousy smart contract platform that can't do shit called Ethereum. And then what the problem with that is they had to have everybody else, Axelar, Allbridge, Flare, and others, come in with these EVM bridges to make Ethereum work because it doesn't work. Okay. So that's what we're seeing here. So Ripple has to then, basically, if you think about it, Ethereum came from Ripple because Vitalik was friends with Stefan Thomas, one of the guys that helped invent the XRP ledger. So Vitalik was invited over. He looked at them, at the developers, I think for a few weeks, took whatever kind of code information he could, went to Canada and tried to steal the project or whatever it was. And he came up with the failed smart contract portion of this, which then Ripple had to come in and help. Jed McCaleb came in with Stellar, with Allbridge. Ripple works with Axelar, and then you got fucking Flare in here. All these EVMs coming in trying to get this thing to work with XRP. Then XRP, then the Ripple Labs had to come up with smart contracts themselves, and then Stellar created smart contracts. So Ethereum never just worked how it really was intended to. I think it was a failed project, actually. Let me check some comments here. That will be the end of that particular crypto, Flare, unless we have any questions on that. I'm not an expert. There's a guy named Mickey B. Fresh. He used to be on YouTube. I don't know if he still is. That guy's channel is all about Flare. I don't know 1/1000th of what that guy knows. So if you have Flare questions, you might want to look at his channel. I don't got time to study shit. I only got time to do what I do, and that's it. Okay, the Flare airdrops, they dropped some, and a lot of the exchanges got them but never gave them to people. So if you got an airdrop, it was a delayed of like 4 years. So that's kind of what happened. I don't know the whole thing about Flare. I kind of didn't like what was going on. It was just kind of weird. And so now after about 4 years of kind of letting the dust settle, now I'm starting to get Flare at 1.5 cents a piece. I think it was up to like 30 or 50 cents or something. So now I'm just getting it like at welfare prices right now. Ram Hernandez just bought some Flare. Thanks, Hulk. Flare is at 1 cent. Okay, Songbird is at 0.004. All right. This channel is probably the best tool for the SEC cryptos. Okay, let me go over one last article. Let's go. Let's see. We got shit. Where are we at? Okay, 5 minutes. I think I'm going to hold off on that. I think I'll end it right there. Yeah, let's just do that. I will be heading off today to Sacramento. So I'm not going to be making a PM show, just to let you know. And we'll give it a wrap with that. I'll try to make an AM show if I can. You've got a lot of good information today, some big, massive news about BlackRocks and all that in the world. And then we got a crypto you could invest in, which is really super cheap. So that'll be it for that. I'll see you all in my next broadcast, hopefully tomorrow morning. I'm not sure.